So we kind of have to start on a sour note. We all seen the Morant situation. He was caught holding a gun again on Instagram Live. He has been like suspended from all team activities thus far. The league is still investigating the matter, and we'll get a final verdict. I'm assuming in the coming weeks. The rumor around the league is that he probably will face a double digit number in games missed. But let's just start with Sean Chung, man. What do you make of the John Morant situation?
I think it's just one of those things that's unexplainable. Like, there's just so many things to go off of. I mean, this is a sports talk, so it's not even to get into that deep about like black culture or whatever the case may be. But it's really one of those things that's just really baffling. Like, on top of even just going through why you're doing it, just why on camera? Like, and it's like, why are you even having people around you that's having that on camera? My grandma the first thing she says to me today is like, "Is this guy an idiot?" Like, what's like? It's just, again, it's one of those things to hard not to go deep into and talk about, but it really is just an inexplainable thing. Like, I don't even know how you can like, where do you even go with that? It's just an indefensible type of action.
All right, Jalen, can we hear your thoughts on the situation?
Yeah, I feel like it's an unfortunate situation. Especially with somebody it's like his close. Well, I don't know if they're close friends or not, but somebody in his circle just recording him and catching him in that moment. I do feel like it was like kind of on accident, but I feel like Josh should have more awareness of being on camera. Even in the event that he's on live, like they weren't even doing anything. I don't really see like the purpose of it, but again, he should have more awareness of being filmed in that fashion as well. I feel it's more so kind of falls on like I feel like he is not it's not as serious as the first situation because he's not carrying it on a plane. He's not traveling outside of Denver, like in Denver, bringing it in the team facility, and all that type of jazz. I feel like Memphis, you could hold a gun, but I feel like the fashion in which he's like 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 waving it as if it's like cool or something is definitely looks bad on his image. I feel like a lot of another thing too is just the way he's portrayed in the media. I feel like his agent or his team or something has to do something to change his image. I feel like outside of John Morant on the court, everything about him is negative. Whether we go to TikTok, he's just gritty and there's no positive outlooks on him. Like as much as like same thing like, as other players, you see Jason Tatum, someone around his age. You feel me? Is always positive stuff in it, like being portrayed by him. I feel like his team hasn't done anything to really portray anything positive, which is leading to him getting stuck with a negative connotation. Like at least if you're gonna go on live, show like him. Feel me at a donation, doing a donation or something with the kids or something. But I feel like specifically his agent, his team has to do better with the way he's being marketed. It's just commercials. It's not nothing really effective. You see like Russell Westbrook has foundations in LA, like James Harden that contributes in Houston. You don't see that same thing with John Memphis. There's nothing connecting Ja in the Memphis community except him holding a gun. So and his affiliation with rappers in the Memphis area. So that's about it. I feel like they definitely have to do a better job of marketing him and taking care of his image because this is the only stuff we're going off of.
Mm. Seb?
First things first, Jalen. I think you've been too easy on this situation thus far. I'm gonna start off like this. When that video came out, early Sunday morning. Once again, just happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day with their mothers. But first thing in the morning, when I wake up, John Moran flashing a gun in his video again. I think this is fake. There has to be no way. Mind you, this happened 2 months ago. Not recently that you just recently got suspended for it. And mind you, let me tell you something about John Morant. John Morant was supposed to be all NBA this season. He was supposed to get that extension for $144 million more on his contract if he made an All NBA team. This suspension alone ruined his chances of getting that contract extension or that bonus, that incentive for making All NBA team. So I'm thinking he'll learn from that. We seen in the game conference, game 6, after they got blown out by 45 points. John Moran had 10 points. He said he got to make better decisions off the court and less off the court distractions. Then, as of recently yesterday, he does the same shit that he got suspended for in the first place and only got 8 game suspension. So not only when he came back, he did his interview with Jalen Rose and said, um, this is not the type of person I am. I don't condone that type of stuff. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm seeking the right move. The motherfucker lied to us. He lied to all his fans. He lied to the teammates about just everything. Like, that's really a slap in the face to the organization that really has your back. That's a slap to your teammates. That's a slap to the fans. That's a slap to all the endorsers. John Moran slapped all the people that been around him. It's a slap in the face. And I know people could say, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with just having a gun." 100% right. There's nothing wrong with having a gun, but it's just you're a league that represents. You don't represent that. The NBA and the NRA does not go together. So that's one thing. So the fact that he's doing that, I understand you have every right to conceal a weapon. Nobody's saying that. But if you're doing the same thing that got you suspended, that cost you money again, in the first place, I don't know what to say, man. Like, at this point, you're really it's just disappointed to see, man, because everybody, John Morant on the court, talented as fuck. Everybody likes to watch John Morant, human highlight film, all types of shit. But just outside the court, it's too much of a distraction, man. And so now it's to a point now where, however the league takes it, for however long they want to give him a suspension, nobody could be mad. There's nothing you could do about it at this point. And that's really just like, if I'm John Morant's teammates, like, I give him the cold shoulder, man, because you're letting down your teammates, especially. You had an awful season the way y'all went out. Y'all lost by 45 in fucking game 6 of a closeout game, man, where y'all supposed to bring you back to Memphis for game 6, which y'all said y'all was. Yeah, you're supposed to be somewhere hooping right now, but all I've seen from John Morant this postseason, I just seen him in the club shirtless on the IG, drinking a bottle of Casamigo like it was a Corona beer bottle. Then you're on IG with like, come on, man, like, you got to be better than that. And everybody around us know, like, feel me, as your man's, like, any of the closest friends that you got, they would never put you in that position to where you're feeling, and your mans are doing an awful job of it. I don't know whose his mans is, but, like, feel me, if even I'm around any of y'all would be like, yo, y'all would even record that, or y'all be like, yo, bro, you don't gotta flash that, y'all don't gotta do nothing. You have every right to hold a weapon if it's legal in this country. Nobody's saying that, but the fact that you just flashing out anytime you hear some NBA YoungBoy, this is the second time that this NBA YoungBoy music in the background, and bro, he just flashes his gun, bro. I don't get it, man. I can't even call it an immature move anymore because it's a dumb move if you repeat it twice, man. So I don't even know what to say. Like, highly, I'm just disappointed in it. Like, I was literally tight when I seen it the second time because I'm like, if you're gonna get suspended or if you're gonna get in trouble, do some other shit. But don't do the same shit that you literally just got suspended for 2 weeks ago and you lost your incentive for. So I don't know. I was thinking about this all day. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna say, but every time I think about it, it just gets me tight. Because there's no way we supposed to be talking about the same shit that got you suspended for in the first place.
Yeah, I 100% agree with everything that Sebastian just alluded to. I understand where you was coming from too, Jalen. But the only thing I disagree with what you said was that it's not as bad as the first time. It's worse than the first time because you just did the exact same thing. So it's showing that you didn't really learn from the last time. You did this interview with Jalen Rose talking about, just what Seb alluded to. And you're not this type of person, and you're gonna show the world the real job. That and I remember in one of the group chats that me and Sebastian are in, one of our friends, shout out Jonathan, just says he doesn't even believe him, and I felt the same way. I didn't believe him either. That's just PR stuff. You have to say that because the Memphis Grizzlies told you to say that, so you can still try to come back for the playoffs and make a playoff push. He did not really learn a lesson. It was just so weird when the video was sent to me. Shout out to all of our friend Nicholas Toussaint. He sent it to me like, is this guy out of his mind? And I'm like, nah, like this can't be a real video. And I'm like, damn, like it really is. Like I just don't understand it. So it's as much as we want to blame the friend, and yet that really can't be his friend, because why would you have that on live? Like, if you know that that's in the car, why are you going on live? And then, but it's still on job because once again he flashed it. So it's like I'm not really sure what he was trying to prove. I don't know if he really has like enemies out there in Memphis or wherever he was at. I don't really know his personal life, but it's like, do you want to be a gangster or do you want to be a basketball player? Because like everyone up here knows, like he's one of the most talented young players in the league with so much ahead of him. He has a chance to make so much money and put his family in a great position. And it's like he just doesn't get it. And it's making me question, does he really love the game of basketball? Because before this even came out, when I seen the video of it was right when they lost to the Lakers, and it was like the viral video to where him and Dylan Brooks were like walking back to their hotel. At least Dylan Brooks was upset. This guy John Morant's dancing and laughing and singing along with the fans. It's like, what the hell is going on? So you didn't really care that you just lost? It's like I just don't understand some of these players in this era. And it's just what Patrick Beverly, shout out to his podcast, what he said. It's like 50% of the league doesn't really love the game because that just shows like you're not a real competitor. I would be so upset I just lost like that. It just
45.
by 45. It's not like you lost by a 2 point. It's 45, and after that you're dancing and laughing. Oh man, like I'm just not sure what's gonna happen to this kid. I wish the best.
Slap in the face, bro. It's a slap in the face.
It is because you basically lied, and it's like I just don't understand. Like, is your father talking to you? Like, is your family who's his real support system? Like, I'm not sure. And then it's like you have a young daughter who's looking up to you because every time we see the little girl now, she's doing the gritty. So it's like I'm confused about this whole situation. I don't understand it. I think he should be suspended for at least 20 games. I don't want to see another 8-game suspension. Adam Silver is on the clock because if this was David Stern, we might not even see him next season.
I was thinking about that same thing. Like, imagine if it wasn't John Morant. Like, and this is just like the 13th man on the bench. Like, oh, he's probably out the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so it's like
He'd be done. We seen worse. We seen Miles Leonard not play a game until this season. Miles Leonard was out the league for at least a good 2 years and a half for his comments while playing on a video game. And he was even a star, bro. He was just a casual. So the fact that this is your star player, bro, is just out of pocket. And not to cut you off or anything, but just exactly what you're saying. If you're in Memphis and you have beef, that's cool, bro. We know people, like, there's people out there that if they have beef, they still wouldn't flag. Like, that's not something that you're supposed to let people know that you have. That's just bringing more violence to you. People are not supposed to know what you carrying or what you got going on until it's time to actually do some shit like that. Everybody know that as a street corner, something like, feel me? If you're gonna hold something, if you're gonna hold a weapon, there's no sense of you backing out or showing it out if you're not gonna use it. You just flashing it for what? Well, I don't know
and
if you're trying to get a nod or approval, bro, but that shit is
and
just
and just to your point, said this is something, shout out to Jalen Rose. Cause I love to hear him talk just about just the black community, sports in general. He's saying that it's not even the point that like you was calling video with it. It's the fact you're waving it. That's now showing people like you want this type of smoke. So it's like you're ready to die over this. I'm confused. Like
I don't think it was
but
like in that
but
fashion, bro.
so. What's the fashion,
Like
Jalen?
he wants smoke, bro. He's
oh
20.
God,
Like he's
Jalen.
not no. Oh, I got my gun. I'm ready to shoot people, bro. Like it's not like that.
So
If
what are
he's
you
like,
hearing?
if you look at the
Jalen,
video,
no, 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 no,
you
no,
bro, listen, listen,
no,
listen, listen.
Jalen,
Sponsored by the
I
Jalen,
know,
NRA.
bro.
Jalen, no,
Oh,
Jalen, stop, Jalen. If you're
yeah.
on live, we all three of us up here, besides you, know this. If you're going on live and you're waving it like that, that's showing that
Okay, bro.
you
But
know that certain people are
listen,
watching you,
bro.
and
Listen,
you're showing that you want this type of smoke. That's a fact.
bro.
You
Listen,
can make
bro.
all the
Look, bro,
sound
bro.
effects.
Hold
That's
on,
a
hold on, hold on.
fact.
Take it aside, bro. If we're in the comfort, like legit, bro. He's legit our age, bro. If he's around the comfort of his friends in the car, you feel me? And they're bumping music, and he pulls out his tool. Okay, cool. The fact that it being recorded, you feel me? I feel like that's the main reason why he's in trouble. I feel like you feel me. That's how he is. You feel me? I might not understand. That's not the stuff I do or whatever. But it's not like, oh yeah, I'm looking for the op. No, bro. He's just in there bumping, pulled out his tooth, and that's it,
But
bro.
it's deeper than that too because he's dropped, bro. You gotta think like he's
Your
It's not.
dropping.
second time
He's
though.
dropping.
I get
Not,
it, bro, but it's the
bro.
fact of
He's
him being recorded. Had it not been recorded, we would
not even that, bro. He's driving around in a drop top,
I,
like in
I,
public.
I get it because your main is. Go ahead, Sean. My fault. Go ahead, Sean.
Nah, you go like he's driving around in a drop top. Like this is John Morant. John Morant is one of the most not even bro. He's one of the most popular people in America, bro. Like if you just see John Morant, period, you're taking your phone out. If I see John Morant next to me in a drop top, I'm recording him off rip like, yo, bro, this is John Morant on the highway. Like this is nuts. Like he's right next to me. He's out there on the highway dumbing with the tool for what? Like there's so many. I don't. I
Did
get
y'all
what.
watch the video? He's not on a highway, bro.
Where's he at?
He's still
He was
driving.
just
Like
parked up in a car with his friends, bro.
He was just parked up.
He was parked up in the car with his friends, bumping music, bro. It's not like he's waving, looking for us, bro. He's just in his car, parked, bumping music with his friends. And then his friend so happened to be on live, got him on live, and then took it down once he realized, yo, he has his gun. Like, that's the, like, it's not nothing criminal, nothing. I'm about to
No one
spend,
said it
like,
was. Nobody said it was criminal.
he's just chilling. You saying he's inviting, I'm looking for,
Yes,
like,
he is. Because when you're
he's
doing
just
that,
legit
you're
just
wait.
bumping music. All right, I get it. I
Oh,
get it.
all right,
Like,
I'm not.
it just, I'm not gonna argue because all right, whatever, bro. But
All right.
I'm gonna leave it alone, bro.
so he just bugs out anytime he hears NBA
I'm not.
Youngboy.
No.
You
Here's
act
the
like he
problem.
bugged out,
Here's the
bro.
problem.
He's
He
Hold
did
on.
like,
bug.
I know.
It's bugging out. Listen, it's bugging out if you got in trouble for it the
This
first
is
time.
what I'm talking about. Man.
I
You're
know,
bugging
bro. I
out,
know there's
bro.
plenty of
Simple as
NBA
that.
players, bro. There's plenty of NBA players that smoke weed. There's plenty of NBA players that do it, but none of that stuff gets recorded.
Jalen, you
And
have
no
to
one,
stop
it's not
moving.
relevant
You
for us
have
to
to stop
But
see.
Jalen,
moving
that's the
the
whole point.
goalposts. This is not about smoking weed. That has nothing to
You're
do
missing
with
my
that.
point, bro.
You're moving. No, so stay on the point is that he was on live once again showing off a gun. It's not necessary.
It
And
was
it's people like you that he sees this and thinks it's okay. That's
Justin.
the
Did you watch the
problem.
video, bro? Justin, you watched
I
the video.
seen the video. I'm not watching the video again. I'm not watching
Okay,
the video again. I seen the video. It was sent to me already. I seen the
all right,
video. He should not be in the situation. Period.
bro.
My
Y'all acting like
God,
a whole bunch,
like, oh
bro.
my
It's
God.
like 40-year-old men, bro. He's around the same age, bro.
It's not 40-year-old men, bro.
I'm
They
not
have the
saying there's
What does
nothing
his
wrong,
age now
bro.
have to do?
Listen.
because
I'm not
at the
saying there's
end of
nothing.
the day, bro, you want to see
I'm not
somebody
saying there's
you
nothing wrong.
don't
I'm
want to
just
see
saying it's
nobody
the
make the
fact that it's
same mistake
him
twice.
That's
being,
how you're
He literally
acting,
made
man.
the same mistake twice. The league gave him
bro.
another
Y'all not
mistake.
Within
hearing,
2 months.
They gave
not,
him a fourth. They gave him another
Yo,
you're
mistake.
not
Jalen,
hearing, bro.
Jalen, imagine. I don't even understand. Like to me, it's like, yo, bro. Imagine it's me and Seb. Like even if it's just me and Seb, I'm not even recording him. Like to think that,
That's my point.
but now to think that, Seb is on John Morant's level of popularity and he has that much to lose. Like why is he even around people that are putting him like it just, bro?
That's my point. That's my point. He shouldn't be like if I'm around if I'm hanging around my friends, no one should be recording me doing anything.
But that so then
Period.
that's what I'm saying. That's bro.
It shouldn't be publicized. It shouldn't be on the internet. Period.
Who
If
did that?
John Morant wants to do that, he could do that. But it should not be recorded. Period. There's other players with other vices, with whatever they like to do. Their friends don't record it. Period.
So who does that?
And
Put
that's the only time that and then my point is his friends are only posting him when he's doing those activities. There's no other activities being posted but that. You feel me? If it's obvious that that's the shit, that's the stuff that John Morant's into, whatever. Okay, cool. Like, you feel me? Whatever, cool. You feel me? But it should not be recorded or for our eyes to see because he's a public figure, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm
No,
not.
I disagree with
Not
you.
like
If does
he's
anyone
young,
else
whatever, bro.
Nah, I mean, you have a point,
does
but I just
anyone
can't give
else have?
somebody an excuse for the second time in a row. That's literally just a slap in the face, too. That's a
But
slap.
that's what I'm saying. The first time was because it was on his platform and he recorded it on his, like, he decided it. This time, his friends are putting it to the, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like the first one is worse because he went on John Morant. He on his page, John Morant went on his live and showed his gun. This time it was on somebody else's live, which he wasn't doing it on purpose. Not like it was by accident. And once he took it quick, bro. You feel me? Like that's all I'm saying. It should not be publicized because had it not been recorded, this wouldn't have been a talk, period, bro.
Who do you think that falls on then? Do you think that like
Like,
it sounds like you're shifting blame though. That I guess that's where I think we're disagreeing. It sounds like you're shifting blame to the friend rather than to John. Like, shouldn't John Morant be more conscious about the people he has around him?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should be, yes, he should be more conscious around people running around. But period, if I'm with my crew, whatever we're doing should not be posted. Regardless, you could go from any athlete. If they're going on a vacation, no phones allowed. You feel me? Even even artists, you come to the house, no phones allowed. Period. Why does every time someone's around John Morant, they gotta pull out their phone and record him, whether it's his friends or a crew? Period. The lights are on him 24/7, and at this point, he can't even sit in the comfort of his car without being recorded. So therefore, he cannot go 1 minute without being recorded. Period. Like everything he's do is going to be publicized. Period. And plus, and I'm not saying like he's wrong. He's not wrong. Yes, he's wrong. But I'm saying like in this fashion, like he's a young, like he's a kid. You feel me? Like he's around the same age as us. If he wants to go to a club and drink, cool. It should not just be recorded. Why do I have to see that? You feel me? What I'm saying? Like we act like we're not like he's in our same age range. We know. We know what we want to do. Period. John Rand does the same thing as us, bro. Like it's not. It shouldn't just be more careful with his team. And there's nothing positive with him. Period. So this is becoming a stigma for him. Period. Like that's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all making it seem like he's looking like, bro. I don't care what John Morant does, bro. That's just the only thing I see.
All right, we'll just leave it at that because this is something that we could go on for like
Like,
longer. But Justin,
Oh no, I've been done. Like I already know the truth. Like I'm not gonna. I respect everything that Jalen says on this platform. That's why I'm gonna let him talk. But I've heard multiple people more just on our side what we're saying. I have not really heard no one just really alluding to what Jalen's alluding to. But if that's how you feel, then that's how you
I
feel.
think Jalen. No, to be honest though, I do think that Jalen is kind of speaking about a broader like issue of just black athletes, like how we're being portrayed, and I think that's more of what he's trying to get at. Like we shouldn't be looking at John Morant like this thug that was looking for smoke and this,
and
that.
that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing we're going. The only
So
thing we
I
have. There's
think
no
just
positive anything, bro.
I think there's
All
something.
right,
I think this
if
can be like
that's how. Oh no, I just want to say this. Hold on. If that's how Jalen feels, that's fine. I disagree. That's just it. So we're gonna go. This is the it's debatable platform. We're gonna go back and forth. It might get heated. I'm not saying Jalen's an idiot. He don't know what he's talking. I'm just saying I feel how I feel. Jalen feels how he feels, and then that's it, man. I, I mean, he's not. I understand where he's coming from, like, but it's like at the end of the day, John has to realize the position he's in. You just have to be more careful. And I just also know this: people around the world, like I forgot which one of y'all said it. I'm pretty sure there was a healthy amount of people on that live. There's people who are just going to look for an opportunity to make an example out of John Morant because what you're portraying is a lifestyle that people really live. That's why I said in my statement, are you a gangster or are you a basketball player? It just takes one person to watch that live, try to figure out where you're at, and just try to make a movie out of you. That's all I'm saying. Like, and if you want to talk about a broader perspective and the friend shouldn't be recording, that's all understood. I addressed that already. I don't understand why the friend was even putting him in that situation. I don't think that's really his friend. I already alluded to that, but I'm just getting to the point to where you shouldn't have been in that situation. Period. Like, so now you have to listen to NBA YoungBoy and flash a gun. We all like music. Why do we have to wave a gun to listen to it? I don't get it. Well, why do to listen to NBA YoungBoy, you have to hold a gun?
But if I'm around my friends, if that's what I want to do, that's what I like. I'm not gonna. That's not the stuff I'm into, but I'm sure that's what Ja does around his friends. What he does around his friends shouldn't be for us to see. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, that's ignorant of like if we're in a car and there's only us in the car and there's no like I'm with my friends, like I'm hanging.
And that's fine. But also, when you get to a certain point in life and you're a certain figure, you have to move a certain way. Period. You just can't. This is the second time in 2 months you have got caught up. No one, the friend's not about. No one cares about this friend. They're going to talk about John Morant. This friend is not famous. The friend isn't losing anything. Ja Morant is. Listen, man. But I think we can all agree that we don't want Ja Morant in this position. We hope the best for him, and we hope that he can just figure out what's really important to him. That's it. Like we can dissect the parts of it, what was wrong, what was right. That's all fine. Once again, Jalen, I respect how you feel. At the end of the day, can we all agree he should not be in this position again? Within 2 months, is that not just a little crazy?
100%.
And that, and
It's
and,
going on
and
for this long.
right, and we can talk about this again once Adam Silver gives the final suspension. We can touch back on this, but for now, I just pray for John Morant, pray for his family, and hope they just get through this situation.